And now on Radio 4, get ready for Concrete Cow. Right, it's my break now, so I'll see you later. Can you hear anything?
No.
Well, is the tape going round?
Yeah.
So where's the sound, then?
I don't cocking know.
Well, get it working.
All right. Well, say something into the arsing mic, then.
We appear to be having some problems with the sound at present. But we will bring you the show as soon as we can.
There we go.
It's chewing up the tape.
Oh, tits on wheels. Hang on.
Ow, ow, ow. Are you all right?
No.
So, well, what do we do?
Hang on. That should do it.
Well, you come if you want, but I'm going back to Hartlepool.
Welcome to Concrete Cow, a sketch show made from words and actors.
The captives are prepared, your priestliness?
Good. O God of the sun, accept from us these 1,000 hearts of virgins as a sign of our worship. In return, all we ask is for the presence of the sun shining for another day. May we have the first sacrifice.
Get off me.
What'd you do that for?
You pushed me.
I didn't mean to. I was just guiding you towards the altar.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't push people around.
All right, I'm sorry.
Look, can we just get on with this? We haven't got all day.
Well, we might not have any day at all if we don't get her onto the altar.
What did you just say?
Well, the sun will not rise if we don't sacrifice 1,000 virgins within the hour.
Right, and do you have any evidence for this?
What do you mean?
Well, what makes you so sure the sun's appearance has any causal link with the sacrifice of virgins?
Well, every day we do the sacrifice, every day the sun comes up.
And that's the best logic you can come up with, is it? You think that before someone hit on this great idea, there was just darkness. They sacrificed a virgin for a laugh or something, and suddenly they were bathed in this mysterious light that went away again after about 12 hours.
I don't know.
Doesn't it seem inherently more reasonable that the sun has a predetermined course through the sky?
You're very well informed for a virgin.
Well, I haven't got anything else to do, have I?
So what exactly are you proposing?
I'm just proposing trying this ceremony without the slaughter of 1,000 virgins.
Right. What do you think?
Can't hurt to try.
Won't hurt me anyway.
All right, we'll give it an hour. And if it all goes wrong, we'll do 2,000 to make up for it.
Fine.
You'll be gutted if you're wrong. By me personally.
Took you all that time to think that up, didn't it?
Yes.
Kylie and Darrell are two schoolchildren who discover a gateway to the enchanted world of Narnia through a wardrobe they find near a burnt-out car in Peckham.
Son of Adam, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
All right, keep your horns on.
But where's your sister?
She's been chilling with the White Witch, man.
Oh, but don't you know that the White Witch is wicked?
You're telling me, man, she's like, well wicked. If she sees someone who's dissing her, bam, she just turns them into stone, man.
Hey, Darryl.
What?
I seen the White Witch and she's well vexed. She was saying that her sledge is on bricks, man.
Oh, man, that is like them beavers stitching me up, man.
Yeah, well, she says if you don't put them back, you're not going to score any more Turkish delight.
Oh, no way. She can't cut me off, man. That is well out of order.
Well, she's totally doing it.
Children, listen, you mustn't be servants of the White Witch. You must put your hope in Aslan to rescue Narnia from the evil.
Whoa there, Billy Goat. Aslan's had it.
What? I'm sorry?
Yeah, Aslan's deader than Run DMC.
Dead? Dead? But how?
Well, the White Witch, she got all her mates, the hags and the wraiths and stuff, and it was wicked.
Yeah, it was being in an episode of Buffy.
And we, we got him and we stuck him.
But Aslan will surely rise from the dead.
Yeah, he did. And we stuck him again.
Man, you should check out that rug on the White Witch's palace.
You killed Aslan, you vile, hateful...
Oi, can it, Goatface, or your Betty will be on my floor.
Then all is lost.
Anyway, Daryl, like, we've got to go.
Not without my Turkish delight.
Yeah, I found some much better stuff next door in Wonderland. There's this bloke here dealing at some serious stuff in his Mad Hatter's tea party.
Oh, wicked! Like, come on, Tumnus, let's go munch some rabbit.
Oh, dear.
Look, the sun. It's coming.
You see? You wouldn't listen, but I hope you feel slightly ashamed of
Wait!
yourself.
Something strange is happening.
The sun is darkening.
No!
A total eclipse. What are the odds?
Excuse me.
Sir?
Could I just ask you a few questions about the menu?
Of course, sir.
With regard to happy hour, if I order the drink during happy hour to go with the meal, but then ordered the meal after the happy hour had elapsed, and then paid at the end rather than at the time, would the drink still qualify as a happy hour drink?
Well, sir, if you order the drink...
And when I order, do I have to be happy? Even if I'm not happy? Not that I'm not happy. Well, not that I'm not unhappy either. I didn't say that. You said that. I'm fine.
No, sir. Happy hour is not meant as a...
The children's menu, if a person not under the age of 10, for example myself, was to order the animal-shaped fritters, would they be given a children's portion at an adult's price, or an adult's portion at a children's price, or at an adult's price?
Well, sir, that really depends
And with
on...
the pre-theatre menu, do I have to produce theatre tickets in order to qualify for that menu? Because what if I had ordered them by credit card and I'm picking them up at the door?
Sir, the term pre-theatre menu is not exactly...
Or if I hadn't actually ordered them, but knew that there would be some left because the show wasn't selling very well, had bad reviews or whatever. I mean, I'm not slagging off a play I hadn't seen. But if after eating from the pre-theatre menu in good faith and leaving the restaurant didn't actually make it to the show because I'd been called away to visit a friend who might have ended up in casualty, and you can't stop me from going to see him, surely. I mean, you know, that's unreasonable to expect me to sit in a theatre while a friend's practically dying on a table. Would you really follow me to the theatre to make sure that I went through with seeing the show? That would be sick. I'm not sick. You said that. I didn't. I'm fine.
Dining alone again, sir?
Yes, I am.
The usual.
Yes, please. It's a pity, really. I quite liked her.
Yeah. I think she was a bit arsey, to be honest.
Well, maybe a bit, but, you know, I like a bit of spirit.
Yeah. Oh, well, better get this show on the road.
Yep.
Are the sacrifices prepared?
Yeah, but they're not happy. We got their hopes up, you see.
Well, there's not been any sun for at least 7.5 minutes, so I think it's safe to say...
Oh, hang on a minute.
What?
You are never going to believe this. Look, the sun's getting bigger.
Ah. It is as well. Right, I have to say, I feel a bit foolish.
No. Don't feel silly. It's not your fault.
Really?
No, you were just performing the task you were given. Anyway, it is an ancient ritual.
Well, it's not that ancient.
Isn't it?
No.
Oh, how old is it then?
A few years.
Really?
Yeah. Guys, you can probably stop that now. Yeah. Yep, that's better. What can I say? I feel so embarrassed.
Oh, don't. No.
And not a little ashamed.
No, look, it's an easy mistake to make.
All those hours of torture and ripping out still beating hearts wasted. I'm going to have to sit down.
Shall I tell this lot they can go?
Yeah.
Okay, next item on the agenda, planning permission. Now, with regard to the first application, we're very pleased to welcome Darth, Vader?
It's Darth Marcon.
Oh, right.
Darth Vader couldn't get away. Apparently there's accounts all over the place and the meeting's dragging on and on.
Right. Well, Darth Marcon, welcome.
Hi.
And thank you very much for the plans of the building you proposed. For those who haven't read the brief, could you outline what sort of structure you have in mind?
You mean the Death Star?
Yes.
Well, broadly speaking, the Death Star is a large round spaceship, if you like, which should provide a large number of employment opportunities for the population of neighbouring planets. And if this sounds a bit worrying, let me allay your fears. To avoid congestion, there will be a dock and ride scheme.
Right. Now, as for the purpose of the building, you would normally put commercial or residential under question 7 on the form, but on yours it just says purpose death. Could you expand on that for us?
Well, actually, if you look closely, it says more than that.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it says death, and then the Emperor's added... Ha, 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 ha.
Oh, right, I hadn't spotted that.
Yeah, well, you see, the Emperor has great attention to detail.
Well, that's probably why he's Emperor.
That's the unspeakable evil.
Yes, thank you, Barbara. Now, as to the use of the building...
Oh, yes. Well, as the name would suggest, the Death Star is mainly a facility for the destruction of entire planets. Hence, the word death seemed the most appropriate description for that question. But I would just like to emphasise that a spacecraft of this size will incorporate commercial, residential and leisure facilities.
Oh, Barbara, you have a question?
Yes, now, as a representative of the Alderon Residents Association, and I have to say that I'm concerned about the overall antisocial nature of the building you propose.
Right.
And my concern is that if you do destroy Alderon entirely, this will obviously have a knock-on effect, on local traders, housing, rare species, and the fabric of space.
As it pertains to the gravitational pull on other planets, of course, yeah. But we shall be planting a forest on planet Banderol and making a large donation to the heritage planet in the Milwan system.
Oh, right.
That sounds great. Now, unless anyone else has got any objections, I suspect we take this on a general aye. Those in favour of the Death Star say aye. Aye.
Great.
Motion carried. Now, next application. Proposed cloaking device for the rebel base on Yavin. Darth Marcon, do you want to come in on this one?
Would you mind? Right, come in. It's Mr. Punch, isn't it? And you are Mr. Punch's legal representative?
Yes, I've been asked to represent Mr. Punch at this hearing.
Right. So you've served 8 years of your sentence. This is your first parole board hearing. Dr. Baxter here is the attending psychiatrist.
Hello.
My client would like me to read a written statement to the board.
Proceed.
My client recognises that he is a serial wife-beater and child abuser. Over a period of years, he hit his wife with a clacky bit of wood. He repeatedly strangled his baby with a string of sausages. He also, on numerous occasions, inflicted grievous bodily harm on a crocodile, but he has learned the consequences of his actions and feels able to rejoin society.
I just need to ask Mr. Punch a few questions for the psychiatric evaluation.
He'd prefer to rely on his written statement.
Mr. Punch, how do you feel about your estranged wife, Judy?
Judy? It's the Judy? Where's the baby?
Don't do the voice. Don't do the voice. We've discussed this.
I'm afraid he will need to demonstrate to the board that he has reformed.
My client wants to make it clear that he has reformed. He won't do that voice ever again. He can be a valuable member of society. He could work on the seaside. Not in a booth, definitely not in a stripy booth. Selling chips. He could sell chips or sticks of rock. Not so much hitting babies.
Your statement is noted, but Dr. Baxter must complete her assessment now.
What I'm going to say now is some trigger words, and you just listen. And let's see how they make you feel, okay? Sausages. Baby. Crocodile. Judy.
No, this is hopeless. Take him away.
Really thought we were making progress.
Okay, so here's your workstation.
Wow, it's very high tech, isn't it?
Indeedy, yes. And your login is temp01.
Fine. And, what exactly do you do here?
Here at NASA?
Yeah.
Well, we coordinate the space program for the United States of America.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. It's just my agency promising media.
Okay, well, your resume states you're proficient in a number of communication systems here.
Yes, telephone, switchboard, email.
And the JC5 solar engagement system?
Sorry?
The JC5 solar engagement system. It's like the JC4, but with a few whistles and bells.
Right, is that basically Windows?
Yeah, that's very good.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's the other system. I was confusing it with Word.
You don't sound very happy with the software if you don't think it's the right...
No. I can. It's fine. I can do it.
You sure?
I can do it. Yeah, I'll be fine, honestly.
Okay, right. It's just that we've got too many...